Hello and welcome to Physical Therapy, a movie podcast inspired by the world of physical media and beyond. My name is Kurt.
My name is Sam.
We're also joined by our producer, Kimberly.
Bonjour.
On today's episode, we are talking about the 1990 Tim Burton classic, Edward Scissorhands, starring Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder, which was recently released on 4K by a few different people.
All studio releases, though, yeah?
That's true. It was released in the UK by Warner Brothers, and then here in the United States, I think on a Steelbook only, right? On 4K?
Yeah, but I have the non-Steelbook UK release.
Same here. But first, Samuel, let's stroll on down to Recommendation Corner, Recommendation Road. Where do we recommend? I got this fucking map all screwed up.
We recommend on the road. We confess on the corners.
Sounds right. Where are announcements happening? Announcement
Avenue.
What do you got, Sam? Have you watched anything in your home, outside of your home?
I've been watching everything, man. I went and saw Hokum.
Was it scary?
There are some very scary parts to it, but as a whole, it's a fine movie.
Okay.
Truly one of the scariest looking faces I've seen in a while in that one.
Outside of the mirror?
Whoa! Here he comes. And then, that same day, I took myself to a screening of Deep Water.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
We talked about this a few episodes back. This is Rennie Harlin's new shark plane crash movie starring Aaron Eckhart and Ben Kingsley.
I can't wait for this review.
I've been thinking about how to talk about this movie for a long time. About a week, actually.
Wow.
And I think this is the worst movie I've ever seen in a movie theater that I stayed for the whole thing.
Wow.
I should have walked out, but my buddy Travis was with me, and we were just kind of sitting there watching it happen. It is so lowest common denominator horse shit you can imagine.
Damn.
Why does this keep happening? I feel like...
Well, because we keep giving money to people who are
Yeah.
like so not talented.
It's really upsetting.
Rennie Harlin hasn't made a good movie since, I would argue, Deep Blue Sea. I'm not even sure Deep Blue Sea is a good movie, but it is a great movie.
Let's not say things we're going to regret.
It's unwatchable. The CGI is fucking terrible. There are straight shots that are AI generated. They're very easy to tell. It's a movie much like The Meg that the Chinese government put up all the money for. And so in an effort to make this movie play in every demographic in the world, there's like nothing there, you know? Like there's no drama, there's no stakes, there's no nothing. None of the I couldn't even tell you a character's name. And then on top of it, Aaron Eckhart fucking sucks at acting.
Oh, no.
Like, are we sure he's good in The Dark Knight?
We're positive.
Oh, boy.
So that's unwatchable. And then on the home front, you know, in an effort to knock down some of the shame pile titles, I have pulled the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy off the shelf.
And how's that going?
The first one, just like an all-time A+ fucking classic. Reminds me so much of being a kid. It was a VHS that we ran into the ground. I love that movie. It looks awesome. I like how dark and adult it is for a PG-13 borderlining kids movie. It rocks, man. The second movie is an affront on films.
On all films.
Yeah.
All films.
And I've watched 8 minutes of the third one and have turned it off.
Okay. I've watched the first two, and I have not put the third one on yet, but we'll see.
I have a hard time believing that the third one can be worse than the second one, but the turtle like heads, the actual mechanics that they put into it get worse every movie. And by the third one, their heads are so fucking weirdly shaped that I had to turn it off. I was like, I can't do this tonight. I can't do this right now.
Unviewable.
So I guess I will just wait till Arrow announces that they're going to release them all solo and just buy the first one and sell this box set.
You can't have them around. They're haunting you.
Well, it's at a point where shelf space is getting more limited, and I'm tired of making space for movies. Like, I'm never going to watch the second or third movie again.
Yeah.
The second one is so egregiously bad, dude. And like none of the scenes flow. Like, why the fuck is Vanilla Ice in that movie? Why don't the Ninja Turtles ever use their weapons? Why does everything in that movie happen? Okay, everyone's like, that movie's great, Super Shredder at the end. The Super Shredder character is so fucking stupid and so poorly written into the movie that he becomes Super Shredder, shakes a dock that crushes him, and he kills himself. It happens in like fucking 34 seconds in the movie.
He looks tight, though.
Yeah, he does. Great design. But yeah, I've been like striking out like crazy in terms of what I've watched. But
you keep texting me like photos of your shame pile that just keep getting bigger, and then you text me like 3 hours later talking about how much this giant box movie sucked.
yeah, man, it's getting brutal out there. My taste for bullshit is dwindling by the second.
I'm right there with you. I have no tolerance anymore.
But let's finish this up so I can go see Mortal Kombat 2, baby. What about you, Marty? You're walking down the road. What recommendations do you have for us?
Kimberly and I watched a Blu-ray of a movie she had never seen from 2013 called Prisoners, directed by Denis Villeneuve, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman, about missing children and a father and a police officer trying to solve the crime.
Is Melissa Leo the woman in that movie?
Yes, she is in it. Maria Bello is in it. Paul Dano's in it. Terrence Howard's in it.
Yeah.
David Dastmalchian's in it. Stacked. And guess what? It's awesome.
It's hard to watch.
Hard to watch. Very scary. Very well made. Very well shot by Roger Deakins. How'd you do, Kim?
I really enjoyed it for as dark and terrifying as it was. I kept having a very parallel feeling of watching Weapons to it. It had some moments that really were similar in good ways. But anyway, I found it very engrossing, which I didn't expect.
It's Weapons without any of the fun.
Yeah, without the supernatural.
It's a great double feature pick, though.
Yeah. It won't be my wish today, but come on, let's get that shit on 4K. It would be so great.
I feel like Criterion would do that eventually.
Whoa.
It's crazy it's not in 4K.
Damn, that would be such a cool Criterion. Such a great score by the late, great Johan Johansson. It's so good, dude. Prisoners
Prisoners is great.
We watched that. We went to see The Devil Wears Prada, which will not be part of Recommendation Road.
I've heard it's so bad.
That's where my tolerance dropped completely.
It's Kim's Deep Water. It'd have been cool if they were the same, if they like combine the two creatives, though. Like,
What, Devil Wears Prada on the ocean?
Like they're on the plane and that's
yeah,
what crashes.
they're on a fancy jet that crashes into shark-infested waters.
Honestly, yes, that would be...
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, give me more weird genre splicing. Like, start a movie that's a sequel to The Devil Wears Prada that halfway through just becomes a fucking survival shark movie.
They need each
Just,
other,
like,
I think, at this
Kicking
point.
sharks in the eyes with like Louboutin shoes.
Yeah.
I would also like to recommend, Sam, I broke open for the first time my big Wes Anderson Criterion 4K box set, and Kimberly and I watched The Darjeeling Limited,
So good.
which I think is what, 2007?
It was definitely when we were in college.
Fantastic 4K, fantastic movie. My God, it's so funny. It's so like poignant, family-wise. It's everything you want from Wes Anderson.
When Owen Wilson's like, look at these assholes.
Yeah.
And then it becomes like the darkest scene of all time.
Yeah.
But that line killed me.
It was really fun to watch it at this age. I think I really appreciated it because we're in line with the character's age and their sort of plight. Anyway, it was really, really enjoyable.
The earlier movies of his that I really like, that is one of them that I do really like, I just know it the least.
Yeah. It's the least exposed, I feel like, out there.
But there's like a levity to Rushmore, Tenenbaums, and Life Aquatic that Darjeeling doesn't really have.
A levity?
Yeah, it's more whimsical. Those are more whimsical, I feel like. This one's pretty rough and, I don't know.
It's a little more realistic.
Yeah. I mean, because like even Life Aquatic, which is dark, but it has all the colorful fish stuff and the claymation and like easy stuff to fall into. Tenenbaums has so many just classic hilarious lines. Rushmore is my favorite of his, so it's like it's one that I can always go back to. And Darjeeling, whether it's true or not, in my mind, there's like a heaviness to it that the other ones don't have.
It definitely gets there. The beginning is really funny, though. The first, like, half an hour is just like a total slapstick, like, screwball comedy.
It's weird that you mentioned watching it because I quoted it walking out to get my garbage can the other day.
Which quote?
I love you both, but I'm going to mace you in the face.
It's so good. It's just like they're clearly not brothers and yet they play brothers. It's really charming. They're dynamic, all three of them.
Adrian Brody, man. They all look so beautiful, especially in 4K. They're like all young and hot men. It's really striking.
It's unfortunate that fucking Adrian Brody is like the goddamn plague to me these days.
But he's so good.
He's so good. And
is his fucking Oscar speech still going on like 5.5 years later?
He's so good.
1,000%.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we got to cross the street over to Announcement Avenue.
I need to make like a little sign, like a map for you to put on your computer so you remember where you are.
Look both ways, Kimmy, when you cross the street. Sam, I have one question for you, and it's what's up with The Messenger, the story of Joan of Arc, coming soon to 4K Steelbook?
Dude, I've never seen it, but I know it's a Luc Besson movie.
Oh, really?
That he does,
God.
I think, after The Fifth Element. And it probably sucks, but it might also rule.
Shout out to the Instagram user who commented on the Dawn of the Discs post, Dean Jonathan Walker. He said, must be running out of titles. I'll buy it.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I remember seeing like the VHS at the store and it was rated R and I think had some type of sexuality in it, so I wasn't allowed to see it. But I've always remembered it. Sam, you ever heard of a movie called The Arrival from 1996 starring Charlie Sheen about aliens?
Yes, I think I've watched it on Tubi.
I definitely saw it as a kid. The Arrival is directed by David Twohy, who was the writer of The Fugitive, Waterworld, and then directed like Pitch Black.
Oh, God.
Chronicles of Riddick,
God.
Furia.
So he's just a good buddy of old Vin's.
But The Arrival is like an alien movie from the 90s. And I'd like to just shout out this Instagram user who commented, Moving Picture House commented, fucked up leg having aliens.
Hell yeah. Oh, actually, you know what I saw? You know what I saw that is also just got an announcement? I went to the theater and saw an Iron Maiden documentary called Iron Maiden Burning Ambition.
I was going to ask you, I saw that came out.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Iron Maiden, it is a pretty fun little documentary. Javier Bardem is like a big part of it. He's like a talking head in the documentary.
Whoa.
Oh,
And he fucking loves metal, dude. And he loves Iron Maiden.
Hell yeah.
that's awesome.
Ace Ventura 2 was confirmed to be getting a Australian release from Via Vision. So I'm sure this will cost like $6,000 somehow.
Yeah, can we just get Shout to do it?
I'm surprised they haven't announced it, or Kino or somebody, but I'm going to hold off, I think, until
Yeah, me too. Me too.
we hear some more North American news on that.
There were some shouts announced. Pleasantville?
Mm-hmm.
What's up with Pleasantville? Tobey Maguire,
I like that one.
Black and White Until It's Not.
Yeah.
It's good.
My younger brother was obsessed with it when we were kids.
What do you know about End to Watch, Sam?
I never saw it.
This is
Is that David Ayer?
Yeah, yeah, David Ayer, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Michael Pena play LAPD cops, and it's like not found footage, but maybe it is. Is it found footagey, or it just feels
I think
like
it is. I think it is. Or yeah, maybe. I guess it's just like handheld cameras the whole time.
Great movie, bad ending.
Okay.
What about Unlawful Entry? Kurt Russell, Ray Liotta, and Madeline Stowe.
I've never seen this, but it's one that I've been circling for a very long time.
There's literally no way in hell I'm not blind buying this.
I know.
This is a 1992 thriller.
The tagline is, when it comes to passion, there are no rules.
Sign me the hell up.
They announced the next Hong Kong cinema classics, which is Full Contact. Another one I don't know, but it's got a guy on a motorcycle with a gun from 1992. I will probably wait for the Arrow version of this, but it is one that I will be picking up.
One that I'm really excited for is Sony is putting out a 4K of The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad from 1958.
That should be a lot of fun, all that Ray Harryhausen stuff.
Yeah, like old school stop motion monsters.
Are you going to be picking up the steelbook only of Dark Shadows, your favorite Tim Burton movie?
What's up with Dark Shadows?
I guarantee you it fucking sucks.
I'll tell you what, Edward Scissorhands made me want to buy Sweeney Todd.
Get the fuck out of here. I will leave the show if you buy Sweeney Todd.
Oh my God. Sam, what's up with this 4K release in Japan from G Kids of Princess Mononoke?
I saw that was happening. G Kids, I think, has a deal through Shout Factory, actually, that they release some of their stuff.
Can we just get a big old box set of Miyazaki movies on 4K?
Well, that's the thing, is I have all of his movies up to The Boy and the Heron in a Blu-ray box set.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like,
Give me the fucking 4K.
Yeah. The Fire and Ice 4K was finally detailed.
What is that?
And that's going to be an MVD shop exclusive. I talked about it on a couple episodes ago. It's a Frank Frazetta animated, Ralph Bashki directed, like, rotoscope movie.
Whoa. Okay. That's right.
It rules. It's like an old school sword and sorcery animated epic.
Sam, do you have any relationship to 1995's Damon Wayans starring Major Payne?
Other than seeing it in theaters at the LaGrange Theater, no.
I used to watch this movie all the time.
Did you really?
Yes. Might be getting it. Coming to Blu-ray from Kino.
Yeah, I saw that they announced it. Over the past couple days, Synapse has announced that they are releasing a movie called Hunter's Blood from 1986. It all started in fun, but ended in sheer savage terror. At dawn, 5 city boys set out for a weekend of deer hunting. They're just hoping to bag a couple bucks, let loose, and have a good old time. But what starts as an innocent excursion turns into a deadly nightmare of horror and torment. Fucking sign me up, dude.
City boys, watch out.
City boys. Kurt, kind of the biggest news out of the physical media world is that Ken Russell's The Devils is finally getting a 4K restoration with a 4K release on the way. The 4K restoration is going to premiere at this year's Cannes Film Festival.
What is this movie?
I've never seen it. It's like a classic of nunsploitation.
Your favorite subgenre.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's often credited as one of the very first of that subgenre. And I just know that it was edited heavily upon release. Like, a complete edition never really came out. It's been bootlegged 100 times. You know, it's just a grail of the physical media world. And the fact that we're getting a 4K restoration with a release down the line is really big news.
Who do we think is going to put that out? Do we know?
I think Warner Brothers for the most part. So they're saying it's the 114-minute cut, which I guess is the uncut one. And it's going to be a 4K restoration from the original camera negative.
Cool. Okay, Sam, hold my hand. Follow me over to Confession Corner, where Priestess Kimberly will hear our confessions.
Do you want to go first? What do you got for me?
I must confess an Amazon purchase because it's something I've been looking for that I thought was long gone. And I saw it pop up on Blu-ray.com the other day, so I ordered it on Amazon. A Steelbook 4K of A Knight's Tale starring Heath Ledger.
Ooh.
I'm so excited.
That's
Didn't we just talk about this on an episode?
I might have talked about not being able to find it.
I think on Excalibur. Right?
On Excalibur, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because of jousting. The long lost art of jousting.
That's all?
I think that's it, Sam. I think that's it. I have not been able to find the Bone Temple. I do see that that's available on Amazon as well, which I might do, but I'm worried it's going to show up with like a boot print dent in it.
Yeah. I will say, and not that this holds any bearing on it at all, mine did show up like pristine from them.
From Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But come on, let's be honest.
What about you, Sam?
Well, I got my shipping notification for Fight Club. Very excited about.
From who?
Walmart.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
We both...
What are we doing? What's happening
I don't
here?
know.
We both tried to order Fight Club from Walmart because like it was like sold out immediately on Amazon. And Sam texts me like at 8 p.m. one night and he's like, dude, Walmart has it.
Yeah.
So we both jump on Walmart.com. I like go through the full motions of buying it, paying for it, putting in my info, getting like a thank you for your purchase. And then an email came through like 2 minutes later that was like, so sorry, we're unable to fulfill this order. And I tried over and over and I kept getting the same error, and Sam's went through immediately, and now apparently you have it.
I don't have it yet, but it is apparently in the U.S. postal system. I'm stoked for that. And I want to say I did a little order, but it's not that little. I just picked up a bunch of the Arrow titles that they've recently announced in a pre-order.
Why are you saying it so nonchalantly? That seems like a major confession.
Because I feel like I used to do one of these orders every week, and now it's once a month, so it doesn't feel special at all, which is probably the right thing to do.
Shouldn't that be the opposite case? Shouldn't it be more special when you finally get to do it now because you used to do it more often?
Yeah. But for whatever reason, it doesn't. I picked up Soylent Green, To Live and Die in L.A., Hush, Bullet in the Head, Audition, Falling Down. Oh my God. And Nightbreed.
I just realized that I didn't order The Great Outdoors, which comes out in 2 weeks from Kino,
yeah.
So I think I'm going to have to figure that out.
I was waiting for a sale for that, but I can't wait.
We should probably do that on the show, though.
Mm-hmm. It is a good summer title.
Oh, speaking of which, we're taking a break.
Oh my God. I was trying.
Oh, fuck. Great Outdoors is sold out on Orbit.
That doesn't mean that it's sold out on Kino's website. Their prices are better than Orbit half the time. The fuck you doing?
We're taking a break, folks.
Because of this episode.
This is going to be our last episode for I don't know how long.
A couple weeks, honestly.
Couple years, couple weeks.
We're both going to be in Europe on different legs of a trip.
We will, which makes things a little difficult in terms of getting the show out. But fear not, we'll be back with
A season 3.
a season 3.
Probably starting with Fight Club and The Great Outdoors, honestly.
Great Outdoors is available on Kino.com.
What's it, $27.99?
$29.89, which I think actually is more expensive than Orbit, Sam. So
No.
this is the last time I trust you.
Anyway, we're going to come back at some point. Give us a couple weeks.
What an insane announcement to put in the middle of announcements.
It is an announcement.
Although we've moved to Confession Corner.
Yeah, wherever the hell we are.
So yeah, we're going to be off for a couple weeks. We will post some stack pictures. We'll let people see what we've gotten via the Instagram at PT Movie Pod. Please continue to follow us there. Get caught up on our past episodes. Leave us a review if you have the time. All that stuff is super helpful for us, and we greatly appreciate it.
Did you get the Phantom yet?
No.
I'm just buying movies now on Orbit.com.
Can we move on here?
Yes, Kimberly, of course. Edward Scissorhands.
Dude, it had been a long time since I'd seen this movie.
Right there with you.
1990. You said it's 1990?
1990, yeah. It comes right between the two Batman movies he did.
Yeah, I was just going to say. I remember talking about this when we did the Batman Returns pod, but I said something along the lines of man, the Batman Returns soundtrack is the most Tim Burton and Danny Elfman collab that I can think of.
Till you watch this.
Yeah, I might have been wrong.
Yeah.
It's probably Edward Scissorhands, dude.
Was this a movie that you had a big relationship with? Is this a top Tim Burton title for you when you think of him?
Mm-hmm. It's probably, for my money, I think it is his top movie.
His greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah. This was a movie that, much like Uncle Buck, when we were kids, my mom rented for us, and it blew me away. Since then, I was a fan. And I was probably 6 or 7.
Oh, wow.
So this was one that's been in my life for a very long time. However, I have not owned it since DVD and have long sold my DVD copy of it.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if I really grew up with it, as a kid. I think I definitely was watching it in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I always think of it as kind of the quintessential Tim Burton movie. It's sort of the one he was born to make style movie. But it's never really in my top 5 when I think of him. However, I think that just changed.
Sure. Yeah, because I know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask it for the audience's sake. Number 1 Tim Burton movie for you is?
Actually, that's a hard answer.
Seriously.
I want to say it's Mars Attacks, but I think the true answer is Sleepy Hollow.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually a great point. My guess was that you were going to say Mars Attacks.
Mars Attacks is the answer of me in my 20s, revisiting that movie and thinking it was so weird and funnier every time. But the one that meant the most to me growing up was Sleepy Hollow.
See, and you know what's funny about Sleepy Hollow is that it's kind of one that I forget that's him. It's got all the markings of a Tim Burton movie. The score is Danny Elfman. It's great. It's very gothic, but it doesn't have like the massive splash of color that Edward Scissorhands has.
It's sort of just like one half of the palette of Edward Scissorhands.
Yes. Because of when Sleepy Hollow came out, I do think I agree with you that it just like hit me at the perfect time. And it was a movie that I was immediately obsessed with.
Did you see it in the theater?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Fucking ruled.
And I just was so scared and like blown away by it.
Edward Scissorhands, I'm sure, we're not going to recap this because I think that everybody has seen this. And if you haven't, please do. But it is a sort of fairy tale about a man named Edward who is the creation of an inventor living like in a gothic castle.
But on the cusp of a cul-de-sac in the suburbs.
Yes. A very vibrant, colorful joke on Burbank, California, which is where Tim Burton grew up. They actually shot this movie in Florida.
Oh.
But it is basically poking fun at his childhood. And Edward has been created by an inventor. He is sort of unfinished. He's a man, but he's unfinished. One of the first things he says is, "I'm not finished," which is just, this movie, spoiler alert, is like the most heartbreaking movie ever made.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, it's basically suburban Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, exactly. And he is a man with scissors for hands. He has wild black hair and pale skin and like no eyebrows. And his face is covered in scars from his scissor hands. And he's a very gentle soul, a very gentle person, but of course can't touch anything without slicing it and destroying it or hurting it.
He's also like clad in this Catwoman-esque black leather like onesie.
With like buckles all over it.
Yeah. It's very steampunk, very goth inspired. He looks a lot like Robert Smith from The Cure in this movie, Johnny Depp. And it's got a great backing cast of Alan Arkin, Winona Ryder, Diane Wiest, Anthony Michael Hall.
Vincent Price plays his inventor.
Oh, dude. Every scene that Vincent Price is in steals the show.
So Diane Wiest plays a cosmetic saleswoman who is like going door to door trying to sell Avon, right? Makeup products.
Yeah.
She's an Avon lady.
Yeah. And eventually she decides she's like striking out basically in all the suburban houses. And she looks up to this giant gothic castle on the hill and is like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to go up there and see who lives there and try to sell my makeup. And she meets Edward and brings him down into the suburbs to live with her because she immediately sort of realizes he's gentle and takes pity on him for being all alone up there. And it's basically just like a fish out of water story about this person with no social skills or experience who looks crazy, who looks terrifying. He's just got like hands full of blades entering into this suburban world and being different. And he also inspires like a very kind of violent, xenophobic reaction from a lot of the townspeople.
Well, and there's so many themes of like the idea that he's like the new kid on the block. So that's all very exciting. And all these people have these mundane lives. So they want all the information on him. And then the minute that he starts to behave slightly differently than what they wanted, he's ostracized. And now he's a freak. And now he's a cripple. But the more he's introduced to humanity, the more like terrible things that he realizes. It's a really moving and troubling script at times.
It's very dark.
But it's also hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Like the middle section, like the second act is like so funny. Watching him like acclimate to suburban society.
That woman trying to feed him that ambrosia salad.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And we see when Diane Wiest goes to his castle for the first time, like it's very oppressive and stark, gothic, uninviting from the outside. But then when she walks inside into the courtyard, it's this gorgeous, vibrant sculpture garden of
plant sculptures.
Yeah, plant sculptures. And he has this incredible artistic talent with his scissor hands of sculpting and manicuring these like animals and dinosaurs and like you name it out of bushes. And he ends up doing that in everybody's front yard and like transforming this very like cookie cutter, lifeless suburban world into something more artistic and beautiful.
Meanwhile, this Danny Elfman score is like a fucking haunted circus that's going on behind the movie the entire time. That's just propelling it forward.
With this gorgeous choir. It's so beautiful, the score to this movie.
Yes, it is definitely one of my favorite Elfmans. I have the vinyl right over here. It's incredible.
Oh, cool. It makes me too sad. I was thinking about that. I was like, I wonder if I would get this soundtrack. But then I was like, I don't want to listen to this unless I'm watching this movie. It's like one of those that's like too tied to the story, tied to the images, just the experience, the emotional kind of roller coaster that is this movie. It's like, this is a hard one to watch. And I like, as soon as I started watching again, I appreciated it and liked it the most I ever have this time. But I was kind of immediately like, oh yeah, there's something about this movie that I don't jump at returning to because it breaks your heart.
Yeah. When I sat down to watch it, I was a little hesitant. I've seen this movie so many times. And probably about 20 minutes in, I was so down for it. So happy to be watching it again. I think I just said this, but the last time I saw it was DVD. It probably looked like fucking shit.
This 4K is beautiful.
It's incredible, man. The colors on it just pop like crazy. The sound is really great.
Yeah, you just get like visually the best of both worlds, like in terms of a look. Like we keep talking about his castle. It's like literally black and white, like the production design.
It's like German Expressionism.
Yeah, exactly. German Expressionism. And
it looks a lot actually like the castle, especially the interiors in
Caligari.
Yeah.
And then the suburbs are just like so vibrantly colorful.
And it's, I mean, you just said it was shot in Florida, but it is so bright. When they get down to the suburbs, there's not one scene of clouds at all.
Yeah, but all the houses are identical, but they're all painted a different like
Pastel.
color, like a pastel. Yeah, like a green or a pink or.
Dude, when Alan Arkin is up on the roof stapling the fake snow to the roof, and he's singing on Christmas Day in the morning, and then like
he's so good in this.
Edward starts to like run away, and he goes, "Where you going, Eddie?"
Can we talk about how fucking good Johnny Depp is in this?
Yeah.
Incredible.
He has less lines than I remember.
It's a physical comedy performance, but it's also just like the most heartbreaking facial performance and physical body. I mean, the way he walks, the way he runs, like the way he like bumps into shit. You love him immediately. It's genius. It's literally like one of the great performances, this movie.
Yes, it is phenomenal.
And they would, of course, go on to make so much together, him and Tim Burton.
Yeah. I was just thinking of Ed Wood the other day. I got to rewatch that.
Ed Wood, man.
Ed Wood is definitely my favorite, if not one of my favorites of Tim Burton's.
Whoa.
It is so good.
It's so good. It's about the director of Plan 9 from Outer Space, like the infamous, like bad sci-fi movie from the 50s. Johnny Depp plays the director of that, Ed Wood.
And this is the movie he does after Batman Returns, right? That Tim Burton does after Batman Returns?
Yes. I was just looking at that. And it's about Hollywood in the 50s, and but also, more importantly, it's about his relationship with Bela Lugosi.
Martin Landau plays Bela.
It's absolutely...
He won for that.
Like, that is so heartbreaking. Yeah, he won the Oscar for it. It's fantastic. And it's just such a, I feel like, underrated, because it's not so visually powerful as his other stuff, but it is emotionally just groundbreaking. And Johnny is incredible in it. So
yes, it takes place in the real world, but because of the subject matter and the films that they're making in the movie, you get a lot of the like Tim Burton stylistic stuff, you know? It's really perfect subject matter for him.
One of my biggest issues with Tim Burton in general these days is that all of his movies are fucking terrible and they look like giants.
I feel like after Big Fish, it all sucks.
I think Big Fish is questionable as well. But I think one of the biggest issues, one of the biggest misses in his career is that all of his movies, especially after Big Fish, look like just CGI slop.
Yeah.
There's like
He's phoning it in.
Real world tangibility to it. There's no like thought out shots. And this movie is the exact opposite of that. And it's so frustrating to watch him fall so far because watching Edward Scissorhands again, which is all done practically. And, you know, some of the castle stuff is like a matte painting, but there's a look to it that is so cool and unique and creative. And none of that is in any of his later stuff. Watching something like Edward Scissorhands and then watching, you know, Alice in Wonderland or whatever, it's impossible for me to even think that the same person made both of those.
Pretty bare bones release. Just audio commentaries on here. Tim Burton does one, and then there's one with, I believe, Tim Burton and Danny Elfman, which I think are both legacy, definitely.
There's a featurette that is definitely probably from the DVD era.
There's a featurette?
Yeah.
I didn't see that on this disc.
Really? Oh, maybe it's just on the Blu-ray?
Did yours come with a Blu-ray?
Yeah. What the fuck release did you get?
Show me yours. Do you have it? Oh, maybe mine did come with a Blu-ray. I forgot that. Sorry. Let's cancel this fucking show. Wait, can I go completely off topic real quick and ask you a question that I meant to ask you in the intro?
Yeah.
What's up with Sheep Detectives? Have you seen it?
I don't know. No, I haven't fucking seen it. I don't know. People like it.
Good. It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be like Paddington, I think.
I didn't see Paddington.
Really? You didn't see Paddington 2?
Dude, I know that there's this like cultural thing that Paddington 2 is apparently the best fucking movie ever made.
Wow.
But I haven't seen it, nor have I seen the first.
You need to open your heart, Sam, to Paddington and these sheep.
I just don't want to see a bunch of CGI sheep solving a crime, okay? I don't fucking care.
I heard Hugh Jackman plays the same character in Sheep Detectives that he does in Prisoners.
He finally got out.
Where's my fucking sheep? What movie are we talking about? Edward Scissorhands. Anything else on Edward Scissorhands, Sam?
The last thing is that there's this incredible scene in which the inventor, played by Vincent Price, is reading to Edward from a book of manners about how to behave in polite society.
Like etiquette.
And Edward is like half of a body. It's just his torso up. And he's got kind of a blank look on his face.
And he's beautiful because it's young Johnny Depp. And this is before he has scratched his face up accidentally over the years with his scissor hands.
And there's this line, should the napkin be entirely unfolded or should the center crease be allowed to remain? It is so easy to commit embarrassing blunders, but etiquette tells us just what is expected of us and guards us from all humiliation and discomfort. And that's exactly how he delivers the line. And it fucking makes me laugh so goddamn hard every time I see it. Because it's Vincent Price, and this is the last movie that Vincent Price did before he died. But he's still got these incredible acting chops, dude. And it's this perfect timing of his humiliation and discomfort.
VP, baby.
Oh, he was the best.
Great performances. I mean, we said it, but Alan Arkin and Diane Wiest are so funny in this.
Even Anthony Michael Hall, who is like so against typecasting in this movie in particular. He rocks in it.
Plays like a bully, a bad person.
A punk-ass jock.
He is Winona Ryder's boyfriend, and ultimately this ends up being a love story between Winona Ryder's character and Edward. And Anthony Michael Hall is really the driving force behind the antagonism toward poor Edward.
He's like the Gaston of...
Yeah,
straight up.
And the Beast. But it is so funny because we just watched the Breakfast Club recently. And he's so like, I don't know, it's such a transformation.
What's that line in the Gaston song where he's like, and every last inch of me is covered in hair.
Exactly. That's you, Sam.
That is you.
Story of my fucking life, Gaston.
You truly are.
You are Gaston. Fall off a castle, dude. Okay, before we go, it's time to put out wishes into the physical media universe for titles on formats that do not yet exist. You're gonna love mine, Sam.
I wish for 2008's Burn After Reading, directed by the Coen brothers.
I wish for a 4K of 2001's Planet of the Apes, directed by Tim Burton.
Wait, I have one. I wish for... Sorry, I have to find... Hold on. Keep going.
Let's go.
Well, I have a question. Is Chocolat on 4K?
chocolate.
Okay, that's what I wish for. I wish for chocolate. And the taste of things. The taste of things. That's what I was originally going to wish. Okay, that's it.
Jesus.
Kim, you know how
Anywho.
this show works? You know the rules?
Yeah, it just all fell apart, you know?
Yeah.
Chocolat.
Oh, it's so good.
I bought Chocolat on DVD for my mother, I think for Mother's Day.
Chocolat is a sexy movie about chocolate.
And Johnny Depp and Juliette Binoche.
Oh, Binoche.
Binoche, baby. It's so good. It's also height of Johnny, I would say. And so, yeah, I wish for that. And The Taste of Things, which just recently came out. It's also Juliette Binoche. Oh, it's so beautiful.
I never saw that, but I heard it was incredible.
Oh, it's so good. And I can't believe we can't find it here.
Marty, you wished for one of the biggest train wrecks I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, what the hell? Why would you wish for that? That's the worst.
I want to
It's
see it
not
again.
the worst Tim Burton.
No,
That's
it's
the
not.
craziest thing.
It's not the worst Tim Burton. It's on the list, though.
This is his remake of Planet of the Apes.
And what else
Is
there to
Gary
say?
Oldman not in this?
No, he's in one of the newer Planet of the Apes.
But I thought he was like the bad ape in this. Tim Roth is the bad ape.
I thought that was Michael Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan's definitely in it. Mark Wahlberg's in it. Helena Bonham Carter's in it. I think I
that's
don't
weird.
care anymore now that I know that Gary Oldman's not in this. I
Wait,
really
is
thought he
Charlie and
was.
the Chocolate Factory, Dark Shadows, or Dumbo the worst?
Oh my God, I forgot he directed
Tim Burton
Dumbo.
movies.
I'll take. You know what? I changed my wish. I want Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on 4K.
Ew,
fuck
ugh,
outta
it's
here,
so
man.
fucking bad.
Come on, Shout Factory.
I mean, they are the ones most likely. Burn After Reading is...
Isn't that coming out?
Did it get announced?
It got unofficially announced. It's coming.
Well, fuck them. This is the Coen brothers follow-up to No Country for Old Men, and it is vastly different than that movie. It's kind of a return to their comedic crime roots, and it is a Brad Pitt performance for the ages. It is a movie that makes me laugh at something else every time I see it. I just want to own it already.
Also, George for the ages. George Clooney is so funny in it.
That's a good point.
And John Malkovich.
Malkovich is next level in it.
John Malkovich is so goddamn good in it.
When he's watching
I'm
the clock.
back. You fuckers, I'm back.
Yeah, that's what he's
He's like,
working
this
out.
is a crucifixion.
He is so good.
I don't sit around memorizing the numbers to my fucking bank accounts. Okay, that is it for another episode of Physical Therapy. Another season. The seasons, I don't really know how they fucking work, but
We just end them whenever we want, really.
yeah, we've taken a break before. We're taking one again. We will be back in a few weeks. We'll keep you guys posted on Instagram.
We would love to see you all back here. As we mentioned early, please stay glued to the Instagram at PT Movie Pod. Leave a review wherever you're listening to this episode, or send us a hateful email. Who knows, whatever.
No, we need your positivity.
Send us a positive email.
Keep these boys in line with their therapy.
Don't forget to buy movies while we're gone, Sam, and we will see you all in June.